Welcome back to the Bakadorian channel, everyone. It's been a while, but we're back and we are going to take a trip to no other place than Miyakojima in Okinawa, where me and my wife went on a vacation last year. Miyakojima is way too beautiful, I think, to not have a video made about it, so without further ado, let's get into it. So before I start talking about what we did there last year, let's state some facts about Miyakojima first. Miyakojima is an island located in Okinawa Prefecture, Japan, and is part of the Miyako Islands, and is best known for its beautiful beaches, crystal clear waters, and coral reefs. With a population of approximately 54,000 people and a very manageable size of 158 square kilometers, you will be able to manage your way around the island pretty much very easily in any form of transportation. However, due to its subtropical climate, the summers are sizzling hot while the winters are mild, and you can expect typhoons to come your way for the summer times. So for our first major trip in Miyakojima, me and my wife decided to go skin diving. For this trip we had to wake up very early in the morning and travel to one of the ports of a connecting island in Miyakojima, and the crew there was extremely nice, and they took us out along with more guests about 30 to 40 minutes out into the ocean, where we would skin dive and see some of the most beautiful corals I have ever seen. It is, however, important to note that these corals that you see right now are endangered and are slowly dying as we speak, so it's definitely worth having on your to-do list before you die to go and see these miracles of nature. However, in terms of skin diving, in and of itself, it was far more difficult than what I had expected. I have been a fairly good swimmer throughout my life, at least I thought so until we got out to the middle of the ocean. It was extremely tiring and we were getting very hungry after just a couple of hours of skin diving. Due to this, a lot of us just went out swimming. We're just floating on the top of the ocean, just kind of chilling and resting while gazing down at the corals. Not that I minded doing that, it was very beautiful and well worth it. In terms of what animals you can encounter while skin diving in the middle of the ocean, we mostly saw small to medium-sized fish, but sharks were always a possibility due to us being so far out, but we never encountered any. I don't really know if that's lucky or not. If you ever have a chance to skin dive, I would highly recommend bringing loads of snacks and food to keep you energized throughout the trip. We were out for about 4 to 5 hours in different locations watching different corals and fish. It was extremely beautiful and I highly recommend anyone to try it out for themselves. In fact, I enjoyed the trip so much that I wanted to go back out the next day, but we had no time and we had just too many things to see around the island. However, it will remain one of the fondest memories of the trip. I can't wait to go back and try again when I have the chance. Once we got back to the island from our diving adventure, we decided to explore the on-land jungles and scenery by walking around. To put it simply, it feels like you just entered Jurassic Park or an Indiana Jones movie, luckily without giant dinosaurs wanting to tear you to pieces. Not to say that there wasn't anything terrifying there. There were plenty of hand-sized spiders everywhere that just made me feel personally very uneasy. But after a while, believe it or not, you get used to these terrifying 8-legged creatures. Not to say that I would go cuddle and play catch-ball with one just yet. Regardless, the jungles were absolutely mesmerizing and really made you feel like you weren't even close to civilization anymore. It happened more than once that at the end of these roads you would end up at a beach or at a viewing location to see some more beautiful scenery. So that definitely boosted our motivation to go through these roads entirely and through about 1,000 hand-sized spiders along the way. But the picture was worth it, right? When it comes to food around the island, I don't really think you have to worry too much, to be honest. The island is well established with grocery stores, companies, and even their own Mega Don Quixote, where you can find just about anything that you need. Restaurants and izakayas were abundant as well, so you have plenty of place to go if you want to play around or have some fun with the locals. Usually a trip like this to an island in Okinawa during summertime especially would be very expensive. However, if you decide to plan several months ahead of your trip, possibly even during the typhoon season, you can land some seriously good deals that you otherwise would miss out on if you plan your trip very late. This does come with a serious downside, however. Due to the sometimes unstable weather in Okinawa, this could be hit or miss regarding your stay. Me and my wife have been to Okinawa twice together now, and for the first time, when we went to Okinawa, we got a little bit unlucky with the weather. By unlucky, I mean it was raining almost every single day with short, nice moments that we honestly used to our advantage at the time amazingly well. But our trip to Miyakojima this time around, we really hit the lottery with the weather conditions. We were very grateful for that. It is also worth mentioning that if you want the absolute best experience in Okinawa or any of their other islands, it would be more than recommended to rent a car during your stay. And also do so well in advance to avoid any ridiculous price hikes. For example, during our trip, me and my wife met people that had paid 4 times the price for their rent-a-car compared to us at Miyakojima at the same time of our trip, so it is well worth to do this well ahead of time. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you aren't subscribed yet, please subscribe, and if you're interested in seeing more content about life in Japan alongside me, and don't forget to click the like button and enable notifications so you don't miss a beat. Let's take a sneak peek at what you guys can see in my next video that I plan to release. This is only part 1 of my Miyakojima series, and in part 2 we will get down into the ocean once again, but this time looking back at our experience with some turtles of Miyakojima. Tune in for the next adventure on my channel, especially if you want to see and learn about turtles close up. Peace!